Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Untitled Chapter viewers. In this video, I wanted to talk about a subject that not a lot of other YouTubers have touched on yet, so I figured I'll pave the way because I think stories like this will be coming up within the next few months, and I want to help you guys mitigate some of these issues. So this video is about the iPhone X and burn-in issues with the display. So of course the iPhone X has an OLED display, and with any OLED display, there is always the possibility of having burn-in on a display. So with the old LED panels that were on the iPhones, those did not have burn-in because obviously they were LEDs. With OLED, there are individual pixels that can light up on the phone. So if you leave a static image on the phone for too long and with the brightness up high, there is a chance that after a while, those pixels will kind of burn in that image. So when you turn off the phone, you can kind of still see the ghost image, so to speak. I'm sure you guys know what this is. So Android phones have had this issue for a long time, and that's because they've had OLED screens, and now the iPhone finally has it. And of course, the same issue presents itself here. So how can we mitigate this? And also, what has Apple done to hopefully mitigate this as well? So Apple says that minor screen burn-in and shifts in color when looking at iPhone X off angle are normal. So basically what they're saying is if it burns in, that's normal. And if you look at it off angle and it looks kind of bluish, that's normal. So Google Pixel 2 XL actually has been under fire recently for looking at it off angle, and it looks kind of bluish in tint on the screen. And that seems to be the same with the iPhone X, but it's much less so. So it's not so bad. But I did notice it. Now the burn-in thing is kind of got me worried a little bit just about the longevity of this device, just because it's so expensive. I want to keep mine for 2 years, but I don't want stuff to get burned in. Apple says with extended long-term use, OLED displays can show slight visual changes, which is considered normal. iPhone X has been engineered to be the best in the industry at reducing burn-in effects, but Apple's support document suggests burn-in is still a problem that some users could potentially see over time. And they're claiming it's expected behavior, which kind of leads some people to think it will not be covered in any Apple Care because they're calling it normal. So keep that in mind. Apple does suggest users avoid displaying static images at maximum brightness for long periods of time. If there's an app that keeps the display on when the iPhone X is not in active use, the brightness level should be temporarily reduced in the control center. So if you're going to have something on the screen for a long time, just drop your brightness down a little bit. That way it will not have quite as high of a chance at burning in. And I think what they do probably is they move the pixels. Like for example, the clock up in the top left, I bet you every minute or so, the pixels shift to the left one or to the right one. And I bet they just do that over and over to kind of mitigate burn-in up there because otherwise it would almost definitely burn in. So I'm sure they've got software stuff. I hope they have software stuff. It's nothing that you would ever notice, but I bet they do that, and I kind of hope they do it because I want this display looking as good as it can for as long as it can. So if you guys notice any burn-in, definitely let me know. Send me pictures over on Twitter because so far, as far as I know, there haven't been any major reports of burn-in. But obviously the phone just came out yesterday. So let me know what you guys think about this. I think it could be a problem maybe a couple months from now, maybe a year from now. But for right now, just keep your brightness a little lower. I keep mine a little bit less than half, maybe a third, because personally that's most comfortable. And if you're going to leave something on the screen for a long time, obviously don't do that in max brightness because that just enhances your risks. So again, drop a comment down below on your thoughts on this. You can check out our last video in the description right under the like button over there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.